I work for a big company. So this company has many offices across the country. So last summer, people from different offices flew into DC. We had this company event where the founder of the company decided to come out from his retirement and gave a public speech in front of all the employees. So the founder of the company used to work as a journalist at a local newspaper. So several minutes into his speech, he started telling a story he covered in his early days. So this story was about a social science study called Harvard Happiness Project. So the whole story began in 1938 when William Grant, the owner of the quarter store, gave $5 million to Harvard Business School to do research on what are the predictors of people when they reach their later years, when they have good, happy, healthy life. So what are the early predictors and how those people become healthy and happy when they are in their 70s or 80s. So what I thought I would do today is to summarize some findings in this Harvard happiness study. So what are the predictors? So now let's talk about the non-predictors first. The first non-factor is your family background. What are the social class your family comes from? It turned out it has a strong impact when you just started your career. But by the time when you turn into when you are 50 years old, this factor becomes a two-way to trace. Basically, it's a non-factor. That's non-factor number one. Non-factor number two, your childhood. Were you loved by your parents? Or did you even have your parents when you were very young? Because there were a couple of orphans in this study. And it turned out that this factor it's not a negative factor, but it's not a positive factor either. Number two is your childhood. Number three, your high school life. So this is kind of interesting. Did you love your high school life? Were you popular in your high school, or were you confident in your high school? So people would think, hey, this is a kind of strong factor. But it turned out it doesn't provide any strong base for prediction of living a healthy and happy life when you reach your later years. Okay, three non-factors. Now I'm going to talk about the real factors. Positive factor number one is called generativity. Basically, generativity is a discipline or practice of building close, stable relationships with the next generation. Next generation could be your children, could be young employees or young students you mentor, or just a young friend that are a bit younger than you are. So if you have this ability to build a close, strong relationship with the next generation, then you'll stand a three times higher chance to live a happy and healthy life in your later days. I can testify Tim has done very well in this category. Yeah, so
elderly as he is.
He's so open to building.
Wow.
Yeah, building close friendship with a bit younger person like me. Factor number one, ability to build a relationship with the next generation. Positive factor number two is called adaptivity, which means how do you handle the setbacks you encounter in your life. So there's a low and bad end, which is bitterness, blame, frustration, and withdrawal. There's a good, pleasant or missing end, which is self-deprecation. working harder, teachability, adaptivity. So the study from people who can like deal with setbacks, deal with frustrations at the higher end would have a much better life in their later days, in their later years. So that's a positive predictor number 2. So the mostly important I want to talk about tonight is the positive predictor number 3, relationships. The ability to build close relationships with your spouse, with your siblings. So the study shows 93% of the subjects ended up like healthy and happy if they have that ability to build a close, stable, strong relationship with their spouse and siblings. So it's very hard. This ability is not a gift like everyone has. So when we sit here, probably we should think about how to acquire that ability, like in our life, in our way down the road, like in our future. So last night, when I was preparing this speech, when I was thinking about what I was gonna say today, I just realized I haven't talked to my brother for the past several weeks. So I picked up the phone and started dialing his number in California. So that was me. So now how about you? Thank you.